we're not getting Takashi Bird live over the phone. We're getting Max B out before we get the fucking Takashi out.
That's free Max B.
Max, another nigga niggas is waiting for. Because of how he went in.
Different era he went in.
Nigga went in yesterday. He went in whenever, what did you talk about? 2010? Somewhere around there.
Different era. Different circumstances.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second.
Okay, so speaking of Schmurder,
to J.R. Smith.
I saw CC.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
To Antetokounmpo. And he'll head to the line.
Here's the truth. As long as you're using your legs and your body to stay in front of the offensive player, you won't get called for those. You keep reaching, though, it's going to be a long night.
Which makes me view this
misses the first. No good. Missed them both. Alec Burks to J.R. Smith. Fires the three. Won't go down for J.R. Smith. Defense was all over him. To Antetokounmpo.
Yeah.
Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo to Hill.
That's where it is at.
Short jumper misses.
I just think so, man.
I don't know. Go ahead and see.
Alec Burks to Love. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Hill into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Antetokounmpo to George Hill. Not that time. Oh, and a putback.
Now, while everybody was staring at the fly of the ball on the defensive end, he was busy carving out space, being active, getting that offensive rebound. That's his second offensive rebound in the first quarter.
Clarkson to Alec Burks. Here comes the screen. Smith to Love.
Why would somebody do that to someone who is doing better?
Lays it up and in.
Hey, at least this time he puts it up.
Giannis with it up top. Shot clock's off as they'll search for a tying bucket.
We need a yellow pages, some type of encyclopedia distributed amongst the culture to make people aware of the people that sing songs.
Beyond the arc for three. That misses with 3 seconds left. Long key from three-quarters court. First quarter in the books. The Cavaliers have the
I
lead.
don't want to ever make that mistake of talking about someone with a soft song related
One
to...
quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that
A murderer and a
they
hitman.
wanted to play at.
This is where you get everybody.
NPC. That's what they give everybody else respect.
4-3. Shakes free and hits.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To J.R. Smith. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
you would be proud of your own necessity of going to him. Be like, yo.
Hill across the timeline. His team down 9. To Bledsoe. To Hill. Brogdon.
Goalie probably feels like a lot of people would be
Hill.
afraid of him.
Missed it.
Listen, man, deeper than that, it's
To
just
J.R. Smith. Fires the 3, and he buries it. Jay upping the ante from beyond the arc.
What a smart play, and Ed, with barely no traditional low post players left in the game. You have 10 players on the perimeter. When you have a guy who's able to utilize his step back, that helps get shots over people with length.
This day and age, very rarely is there a bad shot from the perimeter. It's Love with the rebound. Not loose. Bucks have it.
That's what we were trying to tell you. I think
To George Hill. Here comes the screen.
But you would come in that whole project.
see that look.
Shot from the lane won't go. Count the basket inside.
You was the man, right before this. Yeah, you ain't never had to write this song. Right. You could have been broke. Yeah. We would have gave you all the money. I hear that song totally different now. Hey, go like
Well,
back
when you play for
to
each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself and what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
See, I don't understand why you're not.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Another chance.
So much bullshit. Everything with the music, with his exes.
Ersan Ilyasova sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun.
I think that would be a
Bledsoe slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
showing distance
Deep 2 there. Won't go. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
I was looking at like he's still hanging in there. No opportunity to wait.
No, that's my opinion of showing opportunity is quite the opposite.
George Hill.
Doing the smart thing.
Well, where's the single without Drake, nigga? How about that?
Gets it in the left corner. To Hill.
You have to go back.
I don't think that Drake said that.
Down to 5 on the 24.
Drake said ain't no
To George Hill. Deep left corner. For 3. Rebound Love.
I ain't heard him speak from that nigga since. You defend it. I don't know.
Look at everything happening in his camp. I'd be quiet too.
He's
I would let
been-
the dust settle.
He's been out of that camp.
Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense.
That means you are all
Late
fucking
feed to
people
beat
know
the
what that
buzzer.
means.
First half in the books. The Cavaliers enjoying a healthy lead.
You of all people know what that contract means when you're trying to put out music and everything that's going on within your label. You of all people should know that shit. Yeah, they're beefing with Drake. I may have some tip with him. Y'all are going fucking nuts. My ex is wilding over here. I'm just gonna sit back and let y'all sort that shit out. And when I get my shit together, when you guys are now cool. and
Back to
y'all
Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
figure that out. I'll get my album together and let that dust settle.
One thing about Big Sean,
Cavaliers with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. To Rodney Hood.
he always does that.
Oh, had him going there for a second. To Love. From long range, it's good, and he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make the shot over the trees.
I'm saying everybody on Def Jam has been putting out projects with the exception of Christian.
And he hits.
That boy got a jumper.
Never stop.
Not in between that.
To Bledsoe.
He's never stopped. That's the cycle. No way.
Short jumper won't fall.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
The Bucks at the controls.
Fucking everything up. I'm not giving the big advantage. My house is gonna stand alone.
To Love. Kevin Love, not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. Bledsoe shot misses.
You do. And I've been trying to figure out why.
Lets it fly from long range. He'll take that any day.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Not loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
And scores. And the foul. Kevin Love does it all. And now a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Love good with the free throw. Old-fashioned three-point play as the Cavs add to their lead. Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys down big.
Any artist that has not produced in
Middleton to Bledsoe. Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming to Adetokunbo. Not loose. Cavs have it. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Adetokunbo. They'll get it down the road. Slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Kevin Love, 3 for 6 now.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ballgame is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Rises for the slam.
How y'all keep letting that happen?
Is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Screen coming. Love somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
I'm showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Brogdon to Adetokunbo. Rocking the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Down a bundle. Lopez to Bledsoe. The monster stuff.
That was garbage.
Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
On a regular basis that I will not name.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the
We haven't seen
defender.
Sean period in years until that one Cal picture because he's on the Cal album, which I would hope would be the beginning of him rolling out the music.
Swings it. To Rodney Hood. Off the assist.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do.
Giannis for two. He shoots off the mark. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Milwaukee with the basketball. Hill to Middleton. Here's Lopez down low. Brook Lopez. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
Old school equals high percentage.
And scores.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
That record ain't read. The singing melody. I understand all that. What I'm saying about Cardi is this. And Cardi can't lose.
Hill into the front court. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. To Lopez. Middleton. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
You know what we call that, Ed? We call that now you see me, now you don't.
It's millions from Netflix. It's millions from the shows. It's millions from
To Lopez.
It's millions from this. It's millions from that. The music could fail forever. Now.
Brook Lopez. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field. Cleveland has the basketball.
He's just going to keep dumping money into the shit. Until it works. And it's going to work before they lose. It's as simple as that. So,
To J.R. Smith.
Really like
Fires the three. Throw it, J.R. It can be no. Yes, when it goes in.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Third quarter comes to an end. The Cavs with a sizable advantage.
was still kind of identifiable with her.
The Bucks, the inbound to start this final quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
To Alec Burks.
The shift. You can hear the direction.
Short jumper off the mark.
You can hear a lot
Hill
of money
across the
being spent
timeline.
to the
They'll run the offense.
songwriters because it's
Tristan Thompson tips it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
To Alec Burks.
It means low quality.
And he knocks it down, Jay.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Antetokounmpo in the slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Alec Burks. Ferocious slam inside. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
To Hill. The pass set it all up.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Giannis with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Easy path to the rim. Now the Cavs gonna signal for timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Nance to Rodney Hood.
Right after the Grammys. Same way I announced it. On podcast, I predicted all the shit that she was coming right after the Grammys. So here she comes. I got a single coming. Me and Bruno. Bruno, who she
Giannis Antetokounmpo with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
They're top artists. They're 2 top artists. They're doing the right thing, putting it together. I'm waiting for the record.
Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Cavs at the controls. To Rodney Hood. And counted at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. No, I missed a short one there. To Alec Burks. Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Antetokounmpo. Count the basket.
This I think is a safety net when you do the Carter and
I agree with you. It's a safety net. And this, I'm going to give my skating. I take this record is rushed.
Look out, Larry Nance Jr.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Antetokounmpo to George Hill. Knocked loose. Brogdon. To Hill. Beyond the arc for 3. George Hill. Not sure why he was so wide open. Buries the 3.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Bucks basketball.
I'm just saying, I would think that it's coming. You start this rap album of you.
Knocked loose. Couldn't keep it in. Last touch by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
And I think she doesn't have this record.
Nikki deserves
Clarkson. To Love.
don't think Carter deserves it. I mean, she just got the biggest award.
Short jumper misses.
And that's where outside with you our bar.
Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Active hands to stay with it. We'll get a jump.
Good one.
After the tie-up, they'll throw it up and see who gets the possession. Nothing going here on that drive. 4-3. And Eric Bledsoe, good from distance.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Clarkson.
You know what I think is going to be that? Let me just extremely
Cavs with 4 to shoot.
Deep
2 there, won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
George Hill.
But I think Lily has the talent. I think she has. She has a swagger of like, if I do that type of shape on the record, Melly will kill it. That was a trick.
A drive, but he can't get it to go. Kevin Love, now 4 for 9.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Bucks have the control. To Bledsoe. Adetokunbo. Hill. Add 2 points to the board.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Clarkson with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead.
No, I'm naming. I'm having conversations. So you're saying you have to be a social chick?
Able to convert inside.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Adetokunbo to George Hill.
If you talk about maybe Nas and Jay earlier in their careers, yeah, maybe they would collide.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Clarkson with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead.
Listen, I'm with you. I give Nikki all the credit in the world in that regard. I don't think Nikki today could be.
I hate when they dribble out the clock.
But that's not something
The Cavs are victorious as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Back against Leeds.
The Cavaliers were solid in today's pick. And of course, I've got to mention how many times they scored from beyond the arc. They were so confident with the 3-ball, and it was instrumental to their success.
I did.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
What's good, B?
Yeah, I was ready.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
The Cleveland Cavaliers were definitely the better team with regard to long-range shooting, and it turned out to be quite the advantage. Their three-pointers were unstoppable.
I don't think the majority of this is regular social media.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
You think why he released it takes away from the words that he's saying? No.
I ain't do no plan, this red bottom, no bands, and she telling all her friends. I might put them on the Professor Live.
What's up, everybody? Professor Live. Today we're going to be reacting to the One's impressive layup. Not something you often react to, but I got to know a lot about it. Check it out together. You can tell the One's an incredibly crafty player. To be able to finish a basket like that, you got to have some incredible mountains. Thank you to everybody for checking out this video. Again, the One's impressive layup. There'll probably be more reactions on the Ones back here at Professor Live. Stay with us.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the sack. Made $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first get the money.
I'm gonna do some cheat things too. Fuck it.
It was down to the point. It was down to the point that it was like, all right, do you know what you're doing down